Welcome viewers, Dr. J.W. Ayub, the irreversible body gamble, the behavioural pathway. No life changes forever in a single moment. The greatest transformations rarely begin with dramatic decisions. They begin with ordinary moments that seem almost insignificant at that time. A question, a conversation, a search for understanding, a longing to explain feelings that seem impossible to name. But all this has to be done in order and within a sphere of absolute wisdom. Behavioural science has long recognised that major life outcomes are often the result of cumulative decisions rather than isolated events. Human beings naturally seek relief from distress, coherence in their identity, and hope for a more satisfying future. Those motivations are neither unusual nor inherently pathological. They are part of being human. When people experience profound distress relating to identity, they may encounter a range of responses. These can include psychological support, family conversations, peer communities, social transition, medical assessments, plural, hormonal interventions, or for some, surgical procedures. Not every individual follows the same pathway and experiences experiences differently considerably from person to person, What matters is not simply any single decision or any undetermined or conclusive feeling or emotion. It is the progression. Each step can make the next appear more understandable, more reasonable, and sometimes more difficult to reconsider. Behavioural psychology describes this phenomenon in many areas of life. And commitments often accumulate, and previous choices can influence later ones. My observation is not unique to gender-related healthcare. It appears in finance, addiction, education, careers, relationships, religion, and countless other aspects of human behaviour and activity. Viewers, the deeper question is whether every stage along a pathway continues to receive fresh, independent reflection. I want to read that again. The deeper question, viewers, is whether every stage along the pathway continues to receive fresh, accurate, independent reflection, or whether momentum itself begins carrying the journey forward. Neither can be reckless. And that question becomes especially significant whenever decisions may have enduring or irreversible consequences. My series is not asking whether people experience genuine distress. It's asking how medicine, psychology, ethics, families, and society should navigate that distress with wisdom, compassion, and careful foresight and consideration. Because before we examine permanence, we must first understand the pathway that leads towards it. And only then, viewers, can we ask whether every step fully accounts for the steps that will follow.